Hey guys, welcome back. So, for this video, I'm going to be comparing the Weilong v11 20 magnet ball cord version and the Weilong v10 20 magnet ball cord version. And the reason I'm comparing these is I want to highlight how drastically different they are from each other, really. So, first, let's go with the boxes. I mean, they're obviously totally different. I mean, Moyu added they got rid of the clear on the bottom too, so they just put a white thing, and it doesn't really feel as good as the just normal plastic, and it's kind of weird. It doesn't look right to me, but perhaps I'm wrong. And when you take out the cube, you can notice that the size versus the v10 is very different. Like, I don't have a ruler or anything, but the size is totally different. So, like, for example, this is a v10, and from here to here it's like that, but from here to here there it's like really much bigger. So it's like very different. And also the color scheme for green is basically the same. For white, it seems like the v10 is a little bit more like lighter shade. For red, it looks like the v10 is slightly darker. For blue, it looks like the v10 is lighter. And yeah, for yellow, definitely does look slightly different, but I can't really tell. So now regarding how the corners look, it is also totally different, because on the v10 you can kind of see the gaps here, but on the v11 it looks like a GAN cube on the inside. Like, you can see the magnets, and also it's white. It doesn't have the like the colors right there. I think we also need to look at the edge piece and corner piece design and stuff. So for the v10, wait, let me take out an edge. Yeah, okay. So this is an edge from the v10, and you'll notice it has a magnet in the edge piece, just like in the v11. And it looks like a very similar design, but I won't know until I've taken out this. Yeah, so this is the v11 and this is the v10. So as you can see, they're very similar design, but the v11 is slightly modified. And the way that it seems to be modified is that, well, the plastic is a different color for one thing, but also the shape of the different indents and stuff is totally different. Yeah. And also you can see the magnet capsules. I think that was a big change. And now let's compare the corner pieces. So, they both have magnets in the edge piece. However, it looks to me like, I can't actually tell, wait. Yeah, it looks like the v10 magnet is like very slightly bigger, but I can't tell. And then you can't see the magnets here, but this instead has it has a scale shape, so that it can spread the lube easier, I guess. But you'll notice if you look closely at this one, wait, let me focus the camera. Well, it's not focusing but basically it has a similar shape right there. In fact, the exact same shape. And here, they look basically the same. Yeah, the size of the corner pieces is roughly the same, I think. So you can probably swap out the pieces. But I notice here that it looks like the ones on the v11 are slightly more like rounded, while the v10 is more of a sharp square. Not sure if you guys can see that, but like right there, this is more rounded, and this is a little bit more like straight line. Don't know if that's visible, but anyway. Oh yeah, I also forgot to show the ball core. So on the v10, it's like a white ball core, and yeah, so it's like a white ball core like that. That aligns the cube, and on the v11, it's a clear ball core with visible magnets. Well, this one, nothing is really visible, and this one, everything is visible. So, yeah, you can see how everything works on this one, basically. Now let's put it back together. It's a very similar design though, which is why when we get to turning, I'm gonna show you how the turning is totally different. It's just crazy. Like, the v11 is so much faster. And much less blockier also, if you don't like that blocky feeling. Sorry, the camera isn't focusing. Yeah. I think, yeah. But let's get to the adjustment. Now, when I took off the center caps, I noticed that the v10 center cap is just ever so slightly bigger than the v11. I think this is the v11. Wait, let me see. Actually, it looks like it's that one. I can't really tell. I think they're basically the same. It's hard to tell the difference now. I guess it's the same design. Oh wait, no, I can see the difference, I think. Wait, can I? No, I think they're the same centerpiece design. But anyway, when you get to the adjustment, you can see that it's literally the same adjustment system, which is not a bad thing at all. But it's basically like the exact same system, except this one has blue on both of the parts, but this one is white there. It's literally the exact same. Yeah, I think it has the same number of levels of tension also. I hope I'm right in that. Yeah, I think I am. Now, when we put these back into the cubes, I can show you the turning style. And so this is a v11. And as you can see, it's very, very fast. I'm going to do short solos on it. This cube is also very uncontrollable, so if you don't like uncontrollable cubes, and you like the Weilong line, then get the v10, I'd recommend. But this is one that Yiheng used to get the 3.91 world record average, and I think it's still a very viable cube, and it's very fast, and it's very efficient in terms of its speed. I'm just pushing it with one finger. And also, I mentioned in the other video, but you can do like a U4. But on this cube, however, this is me using one finger. Whereas on this cube, I don't know if you guys can see the difference, but it's a tremendous difference. And this cube is much more blocky. I don't know how to show that to you, but it is. Now, v11 isn't blocky because it's much smaller and lightweight. I think another thing to mention is the price. I don't really remember the price, but I'm pretty sure that the v10 is slightly less expensive. It's like $45 or something for the 20 magnet bulkboard version. Well, the v11 is $50. However, the v11 is much faster. It is slightly smaller than the v10. And really, even though that looks like such a small difference, in reality, when you're holding it in your hand, it's totally different. I think what I would recommend is that if you're a beginner, if you're used to really slow, controllable turning, or if you just don't like fast cubes, then get the v10. Because it's still a very good cube. It's just a totally different style of turning. Well, the v11 is more for more advanced cubers, I'd say, because it has more fast and uncontrollable turning, whereas the v10 is more controllable and grounded, I'd say. So I think I'm going to switch my main from the v10 to the v11, but I'm still going to use the v10 for practice because I believe that it is an amazing cube, and that's why I recommend it to beginners. Now, these cubes are totally different, but I think they're both very good because I love Moyu cubes, and I think that that's why these are some of the best options for cubes, and they're not like $100 like the Super V2. But people are saying, even though I don't have the Super V2 because it's so expensive, people are saying that the Weilong v11 is like the Super V2, except cheaper. It's like half the price, and it's also even a little bit better, they say, sometimes. Like, slightly better quality. So perhaps that's why Yiheng switched to it. And the V10 is more like, for example, it's totally different because it's more for like people who do really good with slow cubes but have a really fast TPS. I don't know exactly what I compare it to, perhaps like the Tornado V4 because of how it's slow and blocky, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this video, and make sure to subscribe for more cubing content, because today I'm going to release a reaction to World's Day 1, and I'm also going to release a prediction day video for every day, and I'm also going to release a reaction for every day. And I'm also going to keep doing those videos about algorithm sets like OL, PLL, winter variation, things like that. So make sure to stay subscribed, and I also have some other ideas for videos later, but I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Anyway, thanks. Bye.